Hi guys, it's Pepper here. Today I'm doing a video about our adjustment of status process and everything that is involved in that. I'm going to tell you about adjustment of status, what it is. I'm going to tell you about all the paperwork you have to do for that. Then you have to go for biometrics appointments, all of the notices you get, how you have to prep for the interview, about the interview itself, and also what you should know about life after the interview. So let me get started. I came in the United States last December 2018, and we were not planning on me staying here. I was just going to visit, and plans changed. We ended up getting married in the beginning of March, and we hired a lawyer. Our lawyer told us about adjustment of status. And adjustment of status basically is a thing where the American citizen applies for a permit for the non-American citizens to stay, and that's based on a family relationship. Ours is based on marriage. And that's what we ended up going with. We were kind of iffy about it because it is type of a loophole, since you do have to overstay your visa. My tourist visa only is good for 90 days, and I overstayed that because you cannot get married during that 90 days. They have a 90-day rule where they don't let you stay in the country if you get married during those days. But I had to overstay my visa, and after that get married and then apply. So I was in the country illegally for a while, which was really stressful, but everything went well, and that is the reason why we decided to go with the lawyer. Do not regret it to this day. So the end goal of adjustment of status is to get a green card for the non-United States citizen. And you start with a whole bunch of paperwork. Obviously you have to be married, and then you start doing paperwork. And I have a list on my phone which is really long, and I just don't remember all of the numbers. I don't know if they even really matter. Yeah, so you submit a lot of papers. It's not just one small paper. You do a lot of paperwork, and you collect a lot of evidence that tells them that you are you, your husband is them, or your spouse is whoever they say they are. Also, you need a lot of evidence telling that you guys are married, which was kind of hard for us since we just got married and we didn't have much. So we were really scrambling in the beginning. We still are for the evidence part. But you do form I-485, which is the application of status, application to register permanent residence or adjust status. And I did that. That is just a whole bunch of paperwork telling them who you are. And honestly, you can go to USCIS website and they have pretty good coverage on all this. Also, if you have a lawyer, they know all about it, so you know, it's doable. Then you do form I-130, which is something my husband filed for me, and he just basically filed for me to stay in the country. So then there is form I-130A, which is more information about the spouse beneficiary, which is, yeah, just more information. Then there's affidavit of support, which is a big thing. You print out this paper, give it to your friends and family, especially the ones here in the States. They prefer those, at least that's what our lawyer said. So you give that to your friends, and they just tell you about you as a couple, and you know, we met them this and this year, we did this together, we like them because of this, we think they're a great couple because of this. Keep it realistic, keep it true, and just give those papers to the friends and family you know really likes you as a couple and can give you good recommendations. Then there is form I-693, which is report of medical examination and vaccination report. and that is what it says. I had to go to a doctor. It is a specific doctor that I have to go to. They see me and they just talk to me, see what's going on with me. They take some STD tests, I think. They listen to my lungs, take my blood pressure, just see if I'm overall healthy, and then they want you to take a couple of vaccinations if you do not have certified vaccination records, which I didn't have from your home country. So I needed to take 2 vaccinations, and that doctor's appointment was about $150 or $200. No, I might be lying. It might have been even $300. I'm already just losing it. So it was still a couple $100. And then I also had to take the vaccines, which I had to take 2 of, and that was altogether I think a little bit over $100. And then there is form I-765, which is your work permit. You try to get your work permit so that you can work, because you cannot work here without a work permit. That can be real bad. So you just do that, and then the last thing you want to do is application for a travel document. And you cannot travel outside of the country when you're in the process of applying for your permanent residency if you don't have a valid visa, because you can travel out of the country but they're not going to let you back in if you overstayed your last visa. So you have to apply for that and wait for it to come through. I applied for mine in the end of March this year. It's already the end of August and I still have not got that, so it takes a long time. So you really want to consider that you are not able to travel back to your own country for a while. So that is something to just think about. And yeah, then yeah, that was all of the paperwork altogether. That was, I think, it was less than $2,000, over $1,000, somewhere in between there. I'm really bad with the numbers right now. I can actually link them down, like write down them. But then we submitted all of the paperwork in the end of March, and I got my biometrics notice in the mail. Actually, no, first I got my notice of them just telling me, a receipt, that my paperwork got there safe. I am in the process of, you know, they're in the process of looking through my stuff and just getting me in the system. And after that I got my biometrics notice, which they tell you to come in, they take your fingerprints and they just take a picture of you. And that was in May, so it was pretty soon after. And then you just go on with your merry lives. You take a lot of pictures with family, and you just keep collecting all of the bills with both of your names, insurance papers, anything you can get with your both names on it, showing that you really are married. And then that is how you prep for the interview. Then you get your interview notice in the mail. It has a specific list on everything you had to have. I put them all in a folder, and I had pictures, I had bills, I had life insurance forms, I had forms from the military showing that I am the person for my husband since he's in the military. And then we got all of that together, and we just had a whole bunch of paper we could give the person and show them that this is all we got. And we got to the interview, which was in August. We submitted our paperwork in March and it was in August, so it was less than half a year, and that is really fast. It usually does not go that fast, so it's usually more like a year or so. That's what our lawyer said, at least, and we live in Nevada. So it's August, we get into the interview. The day before we met with our lawyer just to go through the paperwork, kind of talk and chit chat, make sure everything is good. That was good. And then in the morning at 7 a.m. we went into the office, and there was this lady that called us in the back room and started talking to us. She was super nice. She just wore us in, and started asking questions about my package first. She talked to me and she asked me about, you know, my birthday, my name, my parents' names, where I was born, all of the typical questions. Then she went through, there is a huge checklist in there about, you know, are you a criminal, have you done this, have you been arrested, have you worked without a work permit here, have you done this, have you done that. And that's really simple. You just answer truthfully. And after that, she asked a little bit of questions from my husband, where he was born, when did he get married, all that. And then she started asking us about our relationship. We basically told her the story of how we met, how we got together, how we decided to get married. Really easy. She was really nice, just kind of sat back and listened. And then she went through the pictures we brought her. We brought a whole bunch of pictures. I especially try to get pictures with our families and friends in them, so that, you know, you can see us with other people. And then she sat there and she was like, okay, cool guys, you're approved. I'm like, wow, that was easy. It didn't feel easy in the beginning when I was waiting, but actually it was really chill, and we got lucky that our process went so fast. So she ran another background check on me after we left the office, and they're sending my green card in the mail. She said it would take 1 or 2 weeks, so that's really fast. And about after the interview, like what you have to do, and after, if you get your green card, because we have only been married for less than 2 years, I have to go back in 2 years and do another application for another green card, because we just got a green card for 2 years since we have not been married for long. And then in 3 years I can apply for citizenship if I feel like it. So yeah, that's basically it. It was a really good experience for us, smooth process. Really do put a lot of effort into your paperwork, into everything, and just make it where they don't have too many questions for you, where you can just give them papers and be like, here is this, and just make it simple, make it bulletproof, make it as strong case as you can. That's the best thing that you can do. So now I'm just waiting for my green card to come in the mail. I'm really excited about it, and then I can travel home too. That's nice. So thank you for watching, guys. If you are in the process of getting your green card, if you're thinking about doing the adjustment of status, or if you're doing the K1 visa, leave me a comment down and let me know what's your story. Where are you from? How did you decide to get married? And how's your process going? And if you're interested to see more videos like this about immigration and about life in a foreign country, moving to the United States, all of that, just follow and like and all of that. I'll talk to you later. Bye.